1-800-LAW-3333.
I'll go.
All right, you two, that's enough goofing around.
I think I'm afraid.
Time to turn out the light.
Wait, Mom. I just got to the best part.
This moment brought to you by Sylvan Learning Center. We begin by identifying your child's specific needs, followed by individual attention, personalized lesson reports for you.
A summer at Sylvan can make all the difference. Call 1-800-EDUCATE today.
Hey, it's no secret. Everyone procrastinates. Did you mow the lawn?
Not yet. Did you call the dentist?
Mm-mm. Did you feed the dog?
Yeah, in a minute.
As a homeowner, this can't wait. Call 1-800-CHAMPION. Today's interest rates are incredibly low. Champion Mortgage will show you how refinancing your home right now could help lower your monthly payments. Use the extra cash to pay for big expenses, home improvements, credit cards. With over 20 years' experience, Champion can help you find the perfect solution. Their experts will work with you one-on-one to answer all your questions, making the process quick and easy. It takes just 10 minutes to get started. Why wait?
Did you call Champion?
Absolutely.
Rates as low as 4%. Now's the best time to call 1-800-CHAMPION, extension 8300 for your free consultation, or log on to champion.com. Champion says yes.
Hey everybody, I'm Steve Edwards. We welcome you to Good Day Live. She is one of the biggest stars in the world, Nicole Kidman. She's got a new movie out called The Stepford Wives. She talks to Bo about all of that. From the big movie, The Day After Tomorrow, Jake Gyllenhaal will be with us. Lou Diamond Phillips, there he is. How you doing? Good to see you again. Lou is here. He's got a lot going on. We'll talk about that. There is a new way to keep track of your kids when they start to drive. O.J. Simpson marking the 10th anniversary of his ex-wife's death with some comments some people are calling despicable. We'll show you what he's saying about Nicole. Also, the president is in Rome. He sees the Pope, and there are protests. All of that coming up right now on Good Day Live. Here they come.
Walking down the street, get the funniest looks from everyone they meet.
We're walking, we always get funny looks, usually because...
well, you're an odd couple.
Well, I have him in my arms.
He's short for you.
And I still breastfeed because I love him.
See, I don't understand. Is he your... Never mind, let's not even...
Hey.
Teddy, you might need earmuffs. Is he my what? My son? Yes.
Okay, do I dress him up?
Yeah.
Or your date? I wasn't sure.
No, he's my son.
Okay.
And if you're going to say something bad, I have to...
No.
Earmuffs.
He's the sweetest dog in the world. I think he's in a coma, but he is the sweetest dog in the world.
You don't see him when he's doing his stuff. He does a lot of stuff.
He does a lot of stuff, like lies down, stares at me.
He rolls over.
Stares at me, then it rolls over.
Sometimes he yawns and then stares at you again.
He's one of those codependent dogs that every time I turn around, I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, he lies down at my feet, you know, and then I go to the kitchen.
But he does tricks. If you walk over there, he walks over there.
He does.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then he stares at you, and he licks you, and he kisses you.
Yeah, you're very sweet, Teddy.
He's a good boy.
And he keeps getting his hair...
Steve,
I was doing my own look.
Grandpa Steve, she just did his hair.
Just did his mohawk.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
That's a spot.
Good morning, good afternoon. As mentioned, Nicole Kidman, Lou Diamond Phillips, Jake Gyllenhaal all join us today on the show. In the news, President Bush met with the Pope earlier today. John Paul II, a vocal critic of the war with Iraq, said he wanted to see sovereignty return to Iraq as soon as possible. He also deplored the abuse of prisoners at Abu Ghraib. The president presented the Pope with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, America's highest civilian honor. The president's visit met with protests. Early in the day, police in Rome clashed with protesters who began blocking traffic and setting fire to rubbish bins. Later, tens of thousands of anti-war demonstrators marched through central Rome to protest the president's visit. Organizers claim the protest drew 150,000 people. Police, on the other hand, estimated 25,000
How odd, though, aren't they in front of the Mussolini building?
And the media will put many different faces on the decision. It was a personal decision and had only one basis in fact: the well-being of my wonderful family.
That's CIA Director George Tenet, insisting his surprise resignation was for personal reasons. Among those mentioned as a possible successor, former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, but it's unlikely President Bush will nominate anybody before the November election. And as the Los Angeles Lakers get ready for the NBA Finals against the Detroit Pistons, there's talk about a possible divorce in Kobe Bryant's future. His wife, Vanessa, has reportedly sought legal advice from a prominent Los Angeles divorce attorney. The television show Celebrity Justice says Vanessa had at least one meeting with the attorney. He is not commenting, and neither is Kobe. In New York City, nearly 12,000 third graders are in danger of being held back under a new policy banning social promotion. According to test results released yesterday, 17% of the kids who took the standardized math and reading exams failed them. That's twice as many as were held back last year before Michael Bloomberg's, the mayor's, new policy went into effect. All right, Dorothy.
And you know, Kobe and Vanessa aren't really living together so much anymore.
Oh, they're not?
Either. She's really living with her mother.
She is honestly one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen up close. We sat beside them at that, I think it was the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, when the scandal had just happened, and but she's so stunning, it's frightening.
Hey, and O.J. Simpson is defending Kobe, so when you got O.J. Simpson on your side,
what could be better?
O.J. Simpson is mad at his ex-wife, and what guy isn't?
Wait,
except
the dead one?
Yes,
that he
didn't he
allegedly? Right, okay.
Kill her 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We had a story yesterday on O.J. from the tabloids, his daughter allegedly hitting him, and today O.J. interviews to tell you about, you know what, a day without the juice is like a day without sunshine. He's giving interviews because it's been 10 years since the murders of his ex-wife Nicole and her friend Ron Goldman.
Now, is he still looking for the killers?
Yes, on the golf course.
On the golf
course. May I just mention, look up close and you will see a man with a mustache behind O.J. Simpson?
Yeah.
My husband. You know, my husband covered...
Long ago, though.
He doesn't have the mustache anymore.
That was like 7 or 8 years ago. My husband covered both trials. So it was...
Oh, the civil and the murder trial, okay.
So it was like Simpson all the time, all Simpson
at your house.
all the time. It was almost...
And here.
I'm telling you, it was like Simpson was a member of my family. How frightening...
Yeah.
Can you imagine that to be? Simpson, I'm sure you remember, was found not guilty in the criminal trial, but found responsible for the murders in the civil trial.
Never got that one. You're acquitted.
But you did it.
Then you did it. Yeah, right. Wrongful death. Like, what the hell is rightful death?
You know what it basically means? You did it, but you're not going to jail.
Yeah.
Tonight he's going to be on NBC with Katie Couric. Monday he's going to be on the Fox News channel with Greta Van Susteren. And Wednesday he's going to be on Court TV.
When's he going to be here?
It's an all OJ week.
When can we talk to OJ?
Let's see, Saturday Night Live, TRL, and On Air with Ryan Seacrest.
And then maybe he'll sit down with Steve. He did a 45-minute
So why, if
interview.
we're all angry with him, do we publicize him so much?
Well, you know, NBC got a little bit of flack about having this interview, and they said their excuse was everybody else wanted it, that all the networks asked for an interview with O.J. Simpson.
I mean, if he's put it out there, I would have some great questions.
He's put it out there all, you know, he wants to be out there all the time.
Only on his terms, though, Steve. He always put it out there on his terms.
I think the interview he's going to do on Court TV with Catherine Cryer might be interesting because that will be live.
Ooh.
He sat down with Greta Van Susteren for 45 minutes in Miami in a hotel room.
Well, now, she's tough, though. She'll answer tough.
And she knows this case.
Yeah.
This you can see Monday, and there's my husband again, on the Fox News channel.
Can we see David on Monday, too?
No, just right here, right now, with the mustache that I'm so glad he shaved. In the interview, O.J. Simpson basically trashed everyone, except for Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson. He defended both of them. Simpson says he is angry with Nicole. Yes, the woman that the civil court says he killed. He is angry at her for not helping out with the kids.
Gee, maybe because she
is dead. And he blames her for her own death, saying she was hanging out with lowlifes. And he brings up the name of Faye Resnick, a name we haven't heard for years.
I just saw Faye a couple weeks ago.
Well, O.J. said because Faye was hanging out with Nicole, and Nicole was hanging out with people he called nomads, somehow he thinks these people were responsible for her death. He blames her friends for her death. He also said Nicole's sister, Denise Brown, has made money from her sister's death. He says that Ron Goldman's father, Fred Goldman, got a lot of TV exposure.
And so is O.J.
From the murders. I almost broke my pen when I said that.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine? This man's son is dead.
I know.
But that's
what Fred wanted.
He got a lot of television exposure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that his son was murdered.
I'm sure what he wanted was to be on television.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
As for Kobe, O.J. mocked the notion of, Jill and I get a little emotional about this.
Yeah, just a little.
As for Kobe, O.J. mocked the notion of date rape, saying no doesn't always mean no. And as for Michael Jackson, he said Michael is just affectionate towards kids. O.J. also managed to plug his reality TV show, or the one that he is hoping to do. It may go straight to DVD. It may go nowhere at all. It's kind of like Punked. O.J. wants to call it Juiced.
What's he going to do? Like, do this? I was only kidding. Only kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. You've been juiced.
He says he would wear a disguise.
I did this civilly, but not criminally.
And he said,
it was all very civil.
You've been juiced.
Very civil. He would wear disguises. Here's a picture of him in a disguise in the New York Post today. How scary is that?
That's frightening.
He basically wants to scare people, which really, he doesn't have to do much. Just put this on the BOJ, and that scares people.
All right,
I'm sorry, I'm done.
Okay, be sorry, but I'm from another planet. We just gave this guy more time than we will give to anything in the show.
I don't think it matters that we gave him time. I don't think it was good TV time,
I think that
Steve.
pleases him. I think it's great entertainment.
The hateful
we act
thing
like
is
we're upset, but it's entertaining.
No, I am upset. The hateful thing
right?
is that I still care about it, and probably because my husband covered this trial, so I lived with it for so many years.
And if I felt the way you felt, I wouldn't be plugging his, or not mentioning his DVD and his new show.
But in a way, Stevie's right, because I still want to know what he has to say, even though it makes me angry.
Me too. I do too. But I'd still like for him to explain the whole damn thing.
He's not going to.
Exactly.
Not to your satisfaction.
But if he makes money, good, because that's where it should go to the Goldmans and it should go to the kids and the Browns.
Well, he's made money all along, but he hides it in the Bahamas. He's never given a dime to the Goldmans.
You going to do an investigative report on that?
Maybe I'll send my husband.
So angry, I'm going to go
the man without the mustache.
Yeah, Teddy, go.
Look, you got up and Teddy immediately.
Yeah, immediately.
Teddy's on his way.
Are you ready? You coming?
All right, Teddy. Ready,
Teddy?
Teddy?
Going? What are you
ready,
doing?
Teddy?
He's so cute.
Where's Teddy? Follow Teddy.
All right, here's what we've got today in Style File. We have, oh my goodness, one of my favorite designers, Trina Turk, has a fabulous store in Palm Springs. And when you think of like Frank Sinatra and, you know, Marilyn Monroe and cocktails and Palm Springs, you think of Trina Turk's designs. 3 items this summer that you're all going to need.
Some white jeans in their wardrobe for summer. And Janelle's wearing a pant that we do called the Hepburn jean. And it's kind of a trouser style with a really narrow thigh and a full leg. Or you could also just wear regular old 5-pocket white jeans. But white jeans are really great for summer.
Next, accessorize with a vintage scarf, big glamorous sunglasses from her collection, and gold flats.
One thing to avoid in the summer is this idea that just because it's summer, you can be a complete slob. I think you can just wear a pretty sundress and maybe a cute little flat sandal and still be really comfortable.
The next summer essential, color.
Of course, a pink dress is an easy thing. And she's wearing a tile print hat in Kelly green, which is also a really hot color this spring. But the hat is a way to wear print without totally committing yourself to print. And I think the pink and green just look really fresh together.
And finally, everyone needs a flirty print summer dress.
If you wear it with high heels, you could wear it to a party, or if you wear it with flats, you could really even wear it to the beach.
Ooh, or you could wear it to a commitment ceremony, which we're going to be attending tomorrow. I'm so excited.
All right,
my first gay wedding. Get the tissues.
With $17,000 in cash and prizes on the line, the pressure of the National Spelling Bee can really get to the kids.
A lot of coin.
Oh, my God.
All right, I don't want to be righteous Dorothy again, but I get angry when you guys laugh.
Then why did you laugh? You were the first one to laugh just then.
I think he was stalling for time.
13-year-old, okay, can I hold the tape here for a moment, guys? So really get confused.
Come back up and
ALOPECOID, a lot of coin.
That is correct.
Not one person got up there and helped him when he passed out.
Because all the other kids want the 17,000.
Yeah, they're like, you're on your own now. Like, he's down. Down. D-O-W-N.
Akshay Budiga, 13 years old, got up, spelled his word correctly. Wasn't enough to win the title, though. He took second place to this guy. Or some guy.
Faint. F-A-I-N.
14-year-old David Tidmarsh from Indiana won, beating out 264 other students.
We don't have the kid who won?
Come on. We got the video of the guy fainting.
He spelled autochthonous correctly to win.
What was it? What was that?
Autochthonous.
And how do you spell that?
A-U-T-O-C-H-O-N-O-U-S. How'd I do?
Pretty good, because it was on the teleprompter.
I wasn't looking at the prompter. I'm looking at you.
I know.
I'm looking at you.
You know who's here? You looking at me?
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips. Met him earlier, and he saw my dog Teddy, and he said, oh, I've got... And he named the number that he has, and I go, so do I. So when we get married, we're going to have 10.
Wow. Oh, it'll be the Brady
and then
kennel.
it'll be yours, mine, and you'll have to get ours. You'll have to get a few more.
But next, But next, folks, Nicole Kidman has a new movie, and we'll see what she has to say. Jake Gyllenhaal is with us from Day After Tomorrow, and he'll be with us when we come back.
And is he going to be the new, not Spider-Man?
I don't know. We'll be back.
Superman?
Stay tuned.
Maybe. Don't forget to email us. You can do it at talk@gooddaylive.com, and we are going to be back in 60 seconds. Yay for us! It's Friday! Woo!
Good Day Live, brought to you by Suave. Don't you look smart?
Beth's hair has lots of lift and volume. So does Adrian's. Beth's style keeps its hold and still feels natural. Adrian's does too. So, who uses new Suave Professional's volumizing foam? And who pays 3 times as much for Paul Mitchell's sculpting foam? It's kind of hard to tell. The new Suave Professional styling line.
After a hard day on the movie set, this Pat likes to relax and enjoy his favorite snack, flavor-blasted goldfish crackers, the official snack of cool cats.
And that's the sign that the tank is full.
Garfield the movie in theaters June 11th.
Introducing the 100% fruit juice that's making waves. Capri Sun Fruit Waves with no added sugar. 100% fruit juice, 100% cool.
All right, welcome back. Here's former President Bill Clinton. He's back out on the hustings again, not running for office. He's selling a book. 900.
Hustings?
That's an old word, huh? The hustings? When
I don't know what that means.
All right,
I know what hustling means.
I tell you the story as it happened to me, because I want people to understand what it is like to be president, or at least what it was like for me.
CH, everybody.
Well, yeah, he's also almost, 11 years older than when he got elected. But you're right.
Those bags under his eyes?
Lyndon Johnson bags.
And I love Clinton, but that was so boring. If that's how he's selling the book is, mind you, almost 1,000 pages long.
1,000 pages. It better have a lot of pictures and a lot of chapters about Monica.
And they had to sit up.
It's got a little bit about
There
Monica.
won't be, there'll be a lot of this, like, history stuff in there. Okay. All right, go ahead, Dorothy.
I don't have a life. I need to live vicariously through books, magazines, movies, through Dorothy.
What about his decision to move in and save the people of Bosnia?
That's great.
I will read that after I read the Monica stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Next week, the Stepford Wives remake opens with Nicole Kidman and Bette Midler and Glenn Close and Faith Hill. Sounds like a good movie, doesn't it?
Sure does.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not hearing particularly great things about the movie, but I'm sure Bo was very diplomatic when she talked to Nicole Kidman and didn't mention anything about the bad buzz. Nicole was with Bo in New York.
Do I really look okay?
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
You look kind of like Betty Crocker.
I know.
Is this a case of Nicole saying, I've been there, I've done it, I've got the Academy Award to prove it, and I want to do something fun?
No. This was more, yeah, I did need to have some laughs, but I never feel like I've been there and I've done it. Actually, when I won the Academy Award, it took so long for me to realize that I'd won it.
Really?
It was only really recently in the last sort of 8 months that I went, my gosh, I actually have one of those.
Wait, you work out dressed like this? Well, of course. Whatever we do, we always want to look our very best. I mean, why, imagine if our husbands saw us in worn, dark, urban sweat clothes with stringy hair and almost no makeup.
These 21st century women who have these 21st century men who feel a bit threatened. Do you think that the feminist movement has sold us a bill of goods?
I would call myself a feminist, but I actually think that what we want is, you don't want suddenly a woman that's, you know, taking her career and her power to an extreme. You're still a woman. You're still very much a woman, and about nurturing and taking care of people. And
we need to be supportive. That's how people behave outside of Manhattan. They care about each other. I mean, if you were in New York and one of your neighbors got sick, what would you do?
We'd call her.
To see if she was going to die.
So we can get the apartment.
We're all in this quandary of how do you balance that? You know, how do you still get to use your mind and be creative and do the things you want to do?
Without making your man feel emasculated.
Exactly.
All of the women are always smiling and having incredible sex in the middle of the day with their husbands.
And that's a problem because?
And And I've been hearing a little rumor that Tom and Nicole spending time together again.
Wow.
All right, Jake Gyllenhaal co-starring in the huge movie The Day After Tomorrow. Here's the clip, and we'll talk about it. That can smart, Jake. Hey, Jake, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you, too.
This is a huge movie. We all saw the movie. It is a huge movie. I was reading an interview that when you started the movie, you were going to handle this as if this was an intense personal drama. And Dennis Quaid said to you, hey, ease off a little bit. Can you tell us about that?
That it's an intense personal drama?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's intense. And it's a drama. Personal,
There was nothing personal about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, I mean, at its heart, it's about a family, you know, and I think that's intense and personal, and it's definitely a drama.
Well, you kind of are second to the special effects, which are unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen special effects this phenomenal.
They are unbelievable, and I totally am fine being second to special effects like that.
Yeah.
They're like, they blew me away, too.
Yeah. How did you do that scene where they almost blew you away? Was it in a water tank where the wave is coming toward the library? We just looked at that scene.
I don't even know how we did that scene when I look at it now. It's like, I mean, I just remember running away a lot and looking back in fear. That was, it's mostly just like...
And the director saying, look more fearful. No, not that
basically.
fearful. Because you're not working with the actual elements. So you're working basically, it's almost like an actor working on a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, we saw kind of an Atari version of what it would look like, you know, and so we got an idea of what it would look like. But most of the time we were looking at a little X on like 500 yards away at a blue screen. So. But there were 700 extras on set while we were filming it, and there were, you know, there was wind being blown in our face, and rain machines, and, you know, water up to our waist. So all the elements created the adrenaline that we needed. You know?
Also, Dennis Quaid plays your dad in this, and you guys have obviously a very strong bond, but you don't have a lot of scenes together, which I found really interesting.
Yeah.
But you yet were able to convey the fact that you're very close.
We walked off the set saying, we should really work together.
I said that to Dorothy one day, remember? Jake, and I also happen to know, on a personal note, I was at an event called Nuts for Mutts that I'm involved with, and with Kim Basinger, and that you and your girlfriend adopted a German Shepherd, and I just thought that was awesome, and thank you.
We did. He's amazing. He's the most incredible dog.
He's doing great. I always see you guys in the tabloids. I feel bad for you, but there you are with your German Shepherd again. Then there they are again with the dog.
They love Atticus. I know. They seem to love our dog, but you know it's fine. I mean, as much as we can get out, that rescued animals are the ones that you should get. There's so many of them out there, and I didn't ever really. I was a little afraid of rescuing an animal, and then as soon as I got him, I just like have fallen in love. So.
Me too. I know. I've got 5 rescue dogs. It's the same thing, but I think
5 rescue dogs.
Well, whatever the legal limit is here in LA. Anyway, and a couple of rescue cats. But you know what? The thing is that when you
Her house is the day after tomorrow.
It is. When you rescue, you feel like you're doing something, and they love you so much that I have mine here today. Teddy's actually here today, but it's the best feeling, isn't it? You have something to go home to that's normal.
It really is, and they appreciate you so much, and especially like, you know, and especially having like a German Shepherd, you know, people are immediately kind of afraid of him, which is a really good thing.
That's a good thing. Then they don't come up as much.
But he's really, really a wonderful dog.
They're not afraid of my Teddy too much. He's just he just lies down on his little pink foo-foo cushion, and he's not very threatening, you see. And he's always at my feet, which is, there he is. Hi, Teddy. Say hi, Jake.
Such a manly dog.
I brought Teddy to Nuts for Mutts, too. He always goes out and checks out all the sniffing around and looking for a girlfriend. He always comes home empty-handed, though.
Where's the bitch? Where's the bitch? Gotta
what
find
do you
a
do
bitch.
to chill out? You rescue animals. What do you guys do? Go to movies? Are you able to have a normal life?
We go to movies. I happen to like to go see my movie over and over and over again.
Lying.
And Jake, I think you're one of the cutest most adorable guys alive, and I just read something you said about yourself, and now he'll tell me he didn't say it, and I'll be very embarrassed.
What?
But that you thought your head was a little too large for your body. Is this true?
It's horrible. No, it's abnormally sized,
I can tell you, it's all the more to appreciate, because we all think you're F-I-N-E hot. And you know, we had your sister Maggie here one day. She's lovely.
Yes. Yes, she is. Jake, all the great movie stars had big heads. You know that?
That's nice to hear.
There you go. Yes, absolutely.
Steve means ego and just plain size.
So many of them were 5'6" with the heads of people who were 6'1".
Oh, so it's
Jake is 6'1". He's got the head of somebody 7'2".
Interesting.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. The movie is out now. It's called The Day After Tomorrow.
Coming up, how you can meet Tom Cruise.
Do we just write him sometime?
How can you meet Tom Cruise on the set of Mission Impossible 3? Harry Potter finally opens around the country. You're looking at the famous... Well, let's see. Are you looking at it?
You might be in a second.
We might be looking at it. We got a live shot coming up.
We got news.
Here's Lou. The song that will follow him everywhere. It's been a while. I know.
My God, this is insane.
I got a portrait in the garage, you know.
Everyone has seen that outside. Except we really have 10 animals. What are you talking about?
The Jury, premiering Tuesday at 8 on Fox 5.
Goya asks, ever save a real Caribbean spice? With Goya, you can. Goya brings you all the foods, recipes, and cuisines of all Latin America. Come on, taste all the ways that'll make you say, what a way to Goya.
Shopping around for high-speed internet access? Well, there's cable, and then there's DSL. Both are fast, so how do you decide? Verizon Online DSL gives you the power of MSN Premium at no extra cost. Cable doesn't. With Verizon, it's easy for the computers in your house to share DSL for one low price. Cable usually charges extra. Verizon gives you a wireless home networking router free with rebate. Not so with cable. Get all this. Or you can get this for a lot more a year.
Call 1-800-932-7893 to get Verizon Online DSL. Now as low as $29.95 a month. Plus, get a wireless router. It's all yours when you call 1-800-932-7893.
Verizon Online DSL cable. It's kind of a no-brainer here.
Verizon. Some drivers seem to be angry with anything that doesn't have four wheels. If you're ever hurt in a bike accident, call Jacoby & Myers. We have 2 million satisfied clients and over 30 years of experience at getting clients the money they need to help rebuild their lives.
So you get into something like this or an accident does happen to you, I say you better get a good lawyer, and Jacoby & Myers should be that lawyer because they're going to take care of you.
Count on us. 1-877-JM-LAWYER.
Goya asks, ever savor Central American zest? With Goya, you can. Goya brings you all the foods, recipes, and cuisines of all Latin America. Come on, taste all the ways that'll make you say, what a way to Goya.
Grammy winner Alicia Keys performs in our studio. Plus, we'll catch up with Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Next on air. Today at 3 on Fox 5.
Next, Good Day Live.
Lori Loughlin, Gary Sinise, and guest host Constance Marie from The George Lopez Show on Good Day Live. Lou Diamond Phillips plays a released convict trying to go straight in a Hallmark Channel Western. It's called The Trial to Hope Rose.
You just couldn't stay away from trouble, Deerfield. Man pulls a gun, a fella has to figure that man's trying to kill him. Man also shouldn't lay hands on a woman the way Gerald was. We could kick you out of here right now. My rent's paid. I do my work according to the contract I signed. We could always send for the marshal to help settle it.
Marshal ain't always gonna be around, convict.
Convict. How
Convict.
dare you?
Yeah. Well, I have convictions in life, so
I understand.
hence convict.
Convict with a heart.
Exactly.
I'm guessing.
Heart of gold.
And principles.
Yes, and morals and ideals. It is the Old
usually
West.
the hooker with the heart of gold, not the convict?
Well, you know, I've done both.
Back in the Wild West, you know.
It's, you know, you do what you got to do.
Do you love the Western? I love Westerns. I think they're so sexy and romantic. And I want you to play an Indian with long black hair, and you take a damsel in distress, and you make love to her in a field next time.
Call me.
Just throwing it out there.
You know?
And then, you know what I mean? I see him as the sexy warrior saving the girl, you know? Like, how about this? Like, an Indian comes in and he wants to attack the woman, then he falls in love with her. They take her to abduct her, but then he falls in love with the chief falls in love. He's got a heart of gold.
Let's call Kevin Costner.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You come here and she's pitching you.
Absolutely. Works for me. You kidding me?
So do you love, what is your favorite genre? You've done everything. Comedy.
I love them all, actually. I mean, I've had a very fortunate career where, you know, I've done just about every, you know, kind of film under the sun, except for romantic comedies. They don't.
Why don't they see you as a romantic comedy?
I'm a brooding ethnic.
No,
yeah,
no.
and,
I'm gonna throw it out there right now.
Yeah.
You should be doing a romantic
brooding ethnic
comedy.
can't do a romantic comedy?
You could. I could see you with
Antonio
Jennifer
Banderas can, so maybe I can one day soon. Who knows?
You know, with your face, you really get cast as everything, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Everything but that. You are everything, every type.
Absolutely.
And if I recall, you're pretty much everything anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a mutt, so to speak, and a rescued mutt at that. Yeah, no, I'm mostly Filipino, and I've done a lot of work with the Filipino-American community lately, but, you know, I'm pretty much pseudo-brown. You know, give me an accent and off I go.
You could play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's versatile, because I didn't know that you were Filipino. I was thinking, were you American Indian? Did you have...
Yeah, you have part of that. It's Cherokee. I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, that'll do it. So what about you in a comedy with, like, Jennifer Aniston? I see it, a romantic comedy.
Turn it down.
It could work.
Turn it down.
Yeah, right. But I'm actually here today to talk about Book Pals, which is something that I'm doing through the Screen Actors Guild Foundation. That's the charitable educational wing. And we have a wonderful kickoff event tomorrow at the Peterson Museum, free for kids.
Cool. This is a literacy program?
It is a literacy program. We're promoting literacy throughout the country.
Peterson Museum is that great auto museum. It's out here in Los Angeles.
We'll be doing this monthly. Okay. Yeah, and Book Pals does not stand for Poor Actors Learn Slowly. It actually stands for Professional Artists for Literacy in Schools.
Oh, that's great.
And I'll be out tomorrow doing some readings at 3 o'clock at the Peterson.
What do you
Reading
do?
to kids?
I don't know what I'm reading yet, so fortunately for me,
Jill
I
has
am
some
literate.
scripts for you.
I do. You can read that to the
Yes,
kids.
I could read...
Some of it's a little X-rated, though, so I don't know if it's...
The hell with his kids.
We'll just meet me.
Yeah, right.
Beep. And the Indian braid beeps her. And so,
See, that's my kind of a nighttime start.
I like
I
that.
don't think there's anything more important than a literacy program. I was a tutor for a while, and I remember telling my mom, I got my student. She said, how old is he? And I said he was 37. She was thinking he was like 6.
Right.
I mean, there's nothing more important, I think, than literacy.
Which is why we got to catch them young, you know. I mean, it's why I have 3 daughters myself, and I love reading to them, and it's, especially in this day and age, you know, of video games and television and the mass media, it's really important, I think, to underline literacy and a love for literature and for books. You know, I mean, we wouldn't be where we are today if we didn't have those building blocks in the beginning.
Yeah, and without reading, you really have very little chance.
Yeah, you're at an amazing loss, and I think we've lost a bit of respect for education and for literacy and love of literature in this country. And you know, the Screen Actors Guild, God bless them, you know, we're doing what we can to get them out of the movie theater and back into a book every once in a while.
Or at least away from the video games with the kids.
And it's so hard because it's so distracting. I mean, I get distracted by DVDs and, you know, big screens and all that stuff, but it's amazing the stuff you do. And you don't even... He was fighting fires like a week ago. Do you know this?
Yeah.
He was all over the news, and I said, did Lou Diamond Phillips become a fireman? What the heck's going on?
No, but I play one on TV.
You were out there with the firefighters.
In real life.
Yeah, I did a PSA for the Los Angeles Fire Department. I've had a wonderful relationship with those guys, and obviously an amazing amount of respect for them. But we did this PSA, and they suited me up, and they let me go into the building and fight the fire. And I got to tell you, my little girls were there too. But I got to tell you, you walk into a room with 3 walls on fire and the roof. Yeah, this ain't no special effect, man. That gets your attention. And I was in there for 5 minutes. Oh, they're nuts. They're adrenaline junkies. Oh, big fire. How big is it? All right, cool. Part of the building. All right, we're going in.
Well, you know the line. When everybody else is running out, you're running in.
Exactly. Exactly, and these guys are hale and hearty and brave, and I'm not only proud to represent them, but I'm glad I got a chance to have some fun with them.
Yeah, and they're doing it right now.
Yeah, yes,
it's like not a one-time event.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a great fire. It's over now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Keeps going all the time.
You're very busy, so you got 3 daughters, you've got the career, you've got the firefighting thing you're doing, the literacy campaign. What do you do for you?
Play poker lately.
Do you?
Yeah.
You got caught up, huh?
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, I actually just placed in a tournament last night. I'm pretty thrilled. Yeah, so
does the wife get nervous? The money's going out the window, like, oh dear.
No, fortunately for me, I bring money home on occasion, and so it's you know, and
how much
the career's not over yet.
How much of that is reportable? The money that you bring home.
This is on television, isn't it? No, I haven't won. I play for matchsticks.
Just fun games, yeah.
It's too bad because you're playing so much poker, you don't have time to work on your shoulders anymore. You're just getting just really bad shape here.
No, I'm actually I'm doing the King and I again. I did it on Broadway back in '97. I'm doing it in North Carolina next month. And, you know, when you got to take your shirt off in front of 2,000 people
and shave your head? Or do you wear a bald cap?
No, I don't go bald. You know, Yule only went bald because he was going bald. The actual king had hair. Yeah. He kind of made, this is a good choice.
Do you bring the family?
You know what? That's one of the reasons why I did it. When I was doing it on Broadway, we became pregnant with the twins. They've never seen me on stage. And so when this came along, I said, you know what, this is an opportunity for my little girls to see me on stage. They love live theater. My twin girls are 6½, and my baby girl's 4½.
Oh. Yeah. And I bet when you did The King and I mean, that was so unlike what you usually do. That probably was as satisfying as anything you've done.
It was one of the high points of my career, if not my life. I spent 1.5 years doing it. And that's why I'm going back to do it again. I loved it so much. And, you know, I mean, and Yule did it for 40 years. I mean, he clocked 4,000 and something performances. I did 500 on Broadway. This is a very small run, but, you know, I'm chipping away at it.
First time you did it, were you nervous? Because, I mean, with acting in films or features, you can stop and start again. This is live. You get the immediate response from the audience.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, a lot of people, you know, they think they know your career, but I started out in theater. I have a degree in theater. I'm actually literate and went to school.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
It shows through once in a while.
On occasion, when they give me more than 1 or 2 syllables to speak. But getting back on stage was a thrill for me. But yeah, I was scared, beepless, and you know, especially you know with the New York critics. But I mean, they were very kind to me, and the audiences were amazing.
That's cool.
Thank God.
All right, congratulations on the literacy program. That is terrific.
That's way cool.
And it's good to see you again.
So the kids about the Peterson Automotive Museum
tomorrow
in LA.
at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay, on Wilshire Boulevard. Right?
Wilshire Boulevard.
You know, just looking and thinking about. I probably did 7 of your first 20 interviews, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
And he looks exactly the same.
No, he looks younger and better.
Okay.
It's annoying me. Stop it. Okay?
Good genes.
All right.
And don't you want to say, oh, Steve, you look younger and better,
you look fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful. You don't have the bags like President Clinton.
No. He has a little Samsonite.
Right over here. Yeah.
That's it.
I got an overnight. I don't have for the whole trip. All right, next, a new way to keep track of your kids when they start to drive and how to meet Tom Cruise on the set of Mission Impossible 3.
Keep track of your kids, sit in the back seat of the car.
And Harry Potter finally opens around the country.
How to keep track of your kids. Don't have any like me, but it's easy.
And we'll be there when we come back.
Bogo! Here, Bogo! Come on, Bogo!
The dog's name's Weezer.
Got BOGO on the brain? Buy one, get one half off Summer's white hot sandals and canvas styles at Payless. Don't miss it.
Had enough of dry hair that keeps breaking? Make it stronger. Try Intensive Moisturizing Conditioner from Pantene, Relaxed and Natural. A provitamin formula customized with essential oils gives dry, damaged hair 90% more protection against breakage guaranteed. Intensive Moisturizing Conditioner. Stronger hair that's here to stay. Pantene Relaxed and Natural. That's the beauty of health. And now try new Relaxed and Natural Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Look what the nutrition experts at Gerber have cooked up. Handy little entrees, ready to serve nutritious, delicious combinations of veggies, pastas, and meats in their own little tray. Little entrees, only from Gerber.
One day you're fine. Suddenly everything changes. If you're the victim of an accident, medical malpractice, or birth defect, or if you have been hurt in any way, call the law offices of Kenneth Wilhelm now. We've recovered millions of dollars for our clients, and there is never an attorney's fee unless we recover money. We process cases quickly. We can even come to you. Ease the pain. Call the law offices of Kenneth Wilhelm today at 1-800-WORK-FOR-YOU. That's 1-800-WORK-FOR-YOU.
Shopping around for high-speed internet access? Well, there's cable, and then there's DSL. Both are fast, so how do you decide? Verizon Online DSL gives you the power of MSN Premium at no extra cost. Cable doesn't. With Verizon, it's easy for the computers in your house to share DSL for one low price. Cable usually charges extra. Verizon gives you a wireless home networking router free with rebate. Not so with cable. Get all this. Or you can get this for a lot more a year.
Call 1-800-932-7893 to get Verizon Online DSL, now as low as $29.95 a month. Plus, get a wireless router. It's all yours when you call 1-800-932-7893.
Verizon Online DSL cable. It's kind of a no-brainer here. Verizon.
This is from me, Mom. It's something you've always wanted. It's your report card.
This moment brought to you by Sylvan Learning Center. We begin by identifying your child's specific needs, followed by individual attention, personalized lesson plans, and progress reports for you.
A summer at Sylvan can make all the difference. Call 1-800-EDUCATE today.
A new device lets you keep track of your teenagers while they're driving. It is called Trackin'. Trackin'.
No.
It uses
Mom and Dad are tracking.
internet and global satellites to trace your car's location at any moment.
Can you see what's going on in the car, like in the back seat? If it
not.
happens to be parked?
For the kids' sake.
The information can be sent to your computer or to your cell phone. Trackin' also lets you unlock your car, disable the starter, honk the horn, even set up an electronic fence around the vehicle.
Step away from my daughter.
Evil.
It costs, that's an extra $20. It costs about $500 plus a yearly fee. Payless Shoe Source is recalling nearly 500,000 children's shoes. The company says the metal around the laces on the Smart Fit and Teeny Toes shoes may be a choking hazard. For more information, log on to Payless.com. And McDonald's and Sony are joining together to offer customers free music. Anybody who buys a Big Mac extra value meal gets to download a song from Sony's online music service, Sony Connect. Customers can choose from more than 75,000 songs.
You done?
Done.
What? What are you looking at?
I saw you doing this.
Yawning on camera.
Oh,
but I didn't get
Was it a boring story?
Thank you for calling attention
What have I
to
always
it?
said? You can put low jack on kids, and people laugh at me. But you put them on your teenagers. I'm more worried about the little kids than I am the teenagers.
Easy tell.
And then when the little kids become teenagers, you're more worried about the teenagers.
Yeah, right? All right, Richard Gere is on a peace mission in Israel. He's going to be a guest at the Student Film Festival in Tel Aviv today. And then he's going to meet with some Palestinians. He spent yesterday at this hospital in Jerusalem. He was talking with victims of recent violence there, and it's part of his 4-day tour of the Middle East. He is promoting understanding between Israelis and Palestinians. And you can win a visit with Tom Cruise on the set of Mission Impossible 3 in Berlin by helping out an LA charity. It's just one of many cool things being auctioned off by Project Angel Food. If you guys are familiar with that, it's wonderful. They deliver free meals to people who are disabled by illness. And you can bid on eBay. And all you have to do is check out angelfood.org for more info. And this isn't the only thing that they're auctioning off. They're auctioning off all kinds of amazing celebrities.
A date with Teddy.
A date with Teddy. That big, And I come in the back seat with my low jack around the car to make sure. Make sure you're not doing anything inappropriate.
If you were wearing a Teddy, that would raise some money.
Okay, you know what? I know you're doing the Harry Potter thing. I am so dying to see this. We did a live shot earlier in Hollywood. There's kids everywhere. I don't know how I can't go see it now.
And it's not even
totally
it's not a school holiday either.
It just gave me anxiety.
It's supposed to be great. It's breaking records
and
in England anyway.
Yeah.
It's a little darker because the kids are getting older. Yeah. It had the biggest opening day in British movie history ever. And look at the crowds here. This is in L.A. The movie officially opens today, but there were midnight screenings across the country last night.
Oh my goodness.
Movie's getting great reviews. These are people at Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. They're there for the opening day of Harry Potter, but the theater has also been turned into a winter wonderland.
For another movie.
Yes. Snow in Los Angeles, because when you come to see Harry Potter, they want to hype another movie. The studio is promoting their upcoming Christmas movie, The Polar Express, based on one of my favorite kids' books.
Go to 11, you know.
Usually
11:30.
I go about 11, 12 o'clock.
That'll be okay. That'll be your best shot. Can't go tonight.
But the kids they're out of school.
No, they're not out of school.
They're not supposed to be out of school.
I saw a bunch of kids in line there.
But those are already at the movie. Those kids who took
Would you
off.
look at this dog? You see that? Thank God for this dog, okay? He gets me through my day. He gets me through. He's resting on my makeup case. Is he sick? He's not right. He ain't right.
He's happy.
The dog ain't right.
In that really low-key kind of...
I know. Mommy loves you,
way.
too. And when we go home today, I'll put you in a sweater and we'll just...
Citing concern over student health, the Chandler School in Boston has banned birthday cupcakes as part of a district-wide move to improve nutrition. The new policy calls for dragon stickers, special seat covers, and a starred birthday sash.
Do you have to have the sash?
The birthday boy or girl may wear all day. Chandler principal...
Boy, you're reading that well.
Deborah, I don't know where the story is. I've never heard the story, so I'm reading it right now. Deborah Zettenberg added that, because we have to know her name. We have to know her name. Added that each kid would also receive a birthday pencil.
Well, that was a great story.
But you know what it actually is?
That was
I know
terrific.
this sounds stupid, but I think it's actually kind of important because kids eat way too much junk food. And if they're eating it at school, too.
Right.
I mean, they eat it all day long.
And I agree with Deborah Zettenberg.
But they shouldn't eat it all day long. The school should be the only place they get it. You should eat healthy at home, and then they can have their fun at school.
Well, most parents want it the other way. They want no junk food at school. So then you can feed your kid whatever you want.
But what about when the schools make money from having, like, soft drink machines? They make money from
machines?
them.
I'm totally against that.
Okay.
What, vending machines?
Getting money from them.
I'm against them here. I walk by. It's not right. It's not right.
Next, a preview of this weekend's Tony Awards in New York. Another celebrity divorce turns ugly.
Are any of them pretty?
Dorothy will have that when we come back.
Because I'm your ugly celebrity divorce person, Steve.
You'll be upset, but you'll do it.
Before, if I was feeling achy and I couldn't sleep, I'd watch TV or eat leftovers. I just wasn't the kind of person who took a sleeping pill, and I didn't like the idea of becoming one. But then I heard about something that would help the pain and help me sleep, but without my becoming dependent.
Tylenol PM is non-habit forming, relieves your pain, and helps you sleep, so you feel refreshed the next day.
To bring you the best, we listened to you and made some changes to two of your kids' favorite cereals. And now that you can give them either new Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops with 1/3 less sugar than regular, somehow, breakfast has gotten just a little bit sweeter. Now with 1/3 less sugar.
Closed captioning for Good Day Live is sponsored in part by...
Bogo! Here, Bogo! Come on, Bogo!
The dog's name's Weezer.
Got BOGO on the brain? Buy one, get one half off summer's white hot sandals and canvas styles at Payless. Don't miss it.
It's report card day.
$10 an A. What was I thinking?
That man didn't have a chance with that DSL.
Verizon Online DSL, just $29.95 a month with the Freedom Package.
The kids use it for everything. Studying, watching videos, listening to music, if you can call it that.
Get Verizon Online DSL with MSN Premium and all this at no extra charge.
They can surf and I can talk all at the same time.
DSL, short for Dad Savings and Loan.
Thought you were hiding.
Order Verizon Online DSL for $29.95 a month with the Verizon Freedom Package and get unlimited local, long distance, and more all on one bill. Call 1-800-897-3890 today.
What am I paying you for? Don't you get me started.
Get Verizon Online DSL for $29.95 a month when you sign up for the Verizon Freedom Package. Call 1-800-897-3890 today.
If you've been seriously injured in any kind of accident, a lawyer will work to get you money. Call the Injury Helpline and speak to a lawyer in your area for free. Your lawyer gets paid only if you collect money. The law limits the time you have to file your claim, so call the Injury Helpline now. Call 1-800-526-0005. That's 1-800-526-0005. Your time may be running out. Your lawyer will help you get the money you deserve.
That's a Parliament session right there.
They know how to get things done.
Oh, they sure do. Fists were flying. Can't you see a bunch of women doing this, Dorothy? No. It all started when one group of lawmakers tried to pull another from a podium in Tokyo, and they were opposed to a new bill that would overhaul Japan's troubled pension system.
It just kills me. And here's the answer.
But, oh, get this. After the brouhaha, ouch, ouch, ouch. Is Bob here today? Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
Look at the woman laughing. Of course, it takes a woman to cut in and laugh at the foolish
I want to see
lawmakers.
her in there smacking somebody upside the head.
I would. She took off her pump and started beating them, beating them, beating them. This is how you really punch. Ready?
Ouch, ouch. Thank you. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Normally I do this, but I always hurt myself.
No, not like that.
And really, I must protect the little that remains. It looks like there's going to be another messy celebrity divorce. Halle Berry and Eric Benet are in the middle of their divorce. He just filed his response to her divorce papers. And judging by his papers, it could get ugly. The two of them split last year. After he cheated on Halle, she said many, many times. She filed papers last month. Now, according to Celebrity Justice, he is asking for spousal support. Doesn't say yet how much he wants.
It is L.A. He'll probably get it.
He also wants the court to determine if their prenup is valid. And he also mentions, this is odd, subsequent amendments to the prenup that were made during the marriage. We have no idea what they are, but whatever they are, he's trying to get them undone.
This will be messy.
Going to be ugly.
It is going to be ugly, because even if you have that prenup, and what people don't realize is that if you make a certain amount of money in LA, if you're a woman in California, it's not just LA, you will pay, I mean, I was doing it, you do it for half the time you're married.
Here's my crazy idea for him. You cheated on her. Be a man and just go away.
Yeah, be a man, go away.
Doesn't he have a career?
He has a career, he's a singer. Yeah, I so agree with you.
Well, I'm so old.
But the law's the law.
I'm old-fashioned about that kind of thing.
And you know what, Dorothy? And the sad part is about California, even if he cheats on her, she could still have to pay him alimony because it's no-fault state. So, you know. And
wasn't his fault he cheated?
It wasn't me. You can say it wasn't me. Are you going to believe me or what you're lying on?
So theoretically, what you can do is marry a very successful woman who's going to become very famous and rich, screw around, and then get her money after that.
Absolutely. Only in California.
Don't you want to get married again?
I tell you, I will not get married again without a prenup. I don't even think I'll ever get married again, but if I ever did and lost my mind.
Think Teddy could accept another man in your life.
No, shh. Earmuffs, Teddy. She didn't say what she just said. Is it wrong that he's always growling and sniffing at their crotches? Anyway, yeah, no, women don't realize that the law was actually developed to protect us.
Yes.
You know, because a lot of men, they would leave their wives, and the wives hit 40.
It's called blowback.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Every time you do something that you think is going to have one effect, later it has another.
But you know what? When I was going through my divorce, and that's what my lawyer said, she said, you will have to pay alimony and everything. I said, okay, because I know why this law was developed, and I had no problem with it. It is what it is, and it's fair. You can't, you know, people would say, it's such a sexist way to think, like, oh, aren't you upset? Well, why would I be?
See, I don't think it's fair. I really don't think it's fair. I don't think the intention of it is being carried out at all, and that was to protect people from really getting hurt in the process, as opposed to people making out in the process. So it's turned on its own heels there.
Well, but the bottom line is, whoever supports the marriage supports the divorce, and that is the way that it is.
Right, but this guy doesn't support them. He makes a lot of money, right?
Well, wait, no, not necessarily. She makes the money, so.
Okay. All right, in New York, you're getting ready for the 58th Annual Tony Awards.
It sucks to be me. It sucks to be me.
The cast of Avenue Q rehearsing a number. It's one of this year's nominees for Best Musical. Avenue Q is. Lots of big-name presenters will be on hand Sunday night at Radio City Music Hall, including Laura Linney, Nicole Kidman, and Renee Zellweger, and Hugh Jackman will be hosting the event. Coming up next, Adopt a Pet.
Not this one.
Adopt a Teddy.
No.
He wants meat lovers, she wants a Supreme, and you want your favorite. Pizza Hut's got the answer. The new 4-for-All. 4 individual pizzas filling one box from corner to corner for just $11.99. The new 4-for-All. Make everyone happy only at Pizza Hut.
Shopping around for high-speed internet access? Well, there's cable, and then there's DSL. Both are fast, so how do you decide? Verizon Online DSL gives you the power of MSN Premium at no extra cost. Cable doesn't. With Verizon, it's easier for the computers in your house to share DSL for one low price. Cable usually charges extra. Verizon gives you a wireless home networking router free with rebate. Not so with cable. Get all this. Or you can get this for a lot more a year.
Call Call 1-800-932-7893 to get Verizon Online DSL, now as low as $29.95 a month. Plus, get a wireless router. It's all yours when you call 1-800-932-7893.
Verizon Online DSL cable. It's kind of a no-brainer here. Verizon.
It's your money. Make it work a little. In an Orange Savings account from ING Direct, your money will earn America's highest yield with no minimums or fees. Almost 4 times the national average. It's easy to open. You don't even have to change banks. And it's FDIC insured. What's the catch? No catch. We're not big fans of catches. Call 1-800-ING-DIRECT or visit ingdirect.com.
You're pretty. Waiting long?
Yeah, and I'm late.
No car, huh?
Bad credit.
I got a car. Hey, can't get financing. Sure you can. It's easy. Just call 1-800-BAR-NONE. If you need car financing, even if you have bad credit, 1-800-BAR-NONE could get you approved in minutes. 1-800-BAR-NONE? You can? I am? Really? Scintillating. Need a car? Call 1-800-BAR-NONE. Everyone deserves a second chance, bar none. Call now.
He wants meat lovers, she wants a Supreme, and you want your favorite. Pizza Hut's got the answer. The new 4-for-all. 4 individual pizzas filling 1 box from corner to corner for just $11.99. The new 4-for-all. Make everyone happy only at Pizza Hut.
Well, this is Robert and Rita. They're bunnies. And Teddy used to have a bunny at home, didn't you? So he's very curious. They're really good around dogs because they're really being cool around them. And are they house trained? You bet. They're litter trained, just like the one that I got from you guys. They're really cool pets. My rabbit, Mr. Jinx, used to hang out with my cats and my dogs. He was really awesome. And people don't realize that they are really affectionate and they're good and they make wonderful pets. And they're litter trained, which is the best. You can call 800-919-KIND or log on to the website. We'll hook you up.
This is a story about the old us.
And the new us.
About the new Hydroxycut and how I lost 16 pounds in 19 weeks.
And I lost 20 pounds in 19 weeks.
How we watched what we ate.
And how we exercised regularly.
New Hydroxycut really does work.
The old us?
The new us.
End of story.
New Hydroxycut at GNC, Walgreens, CVS, and stores everywhere. Now available caffeine-free.
Shopping around for high-speed internet access? Well, there's cable, and then there's DSL. Both are fast, so how do you decide? Verizon Online DSL gives you the power of MSN Premium at no extra cost. Cable doesn't. With Verizon, it's easier for the computers in your house to share DSL for one low price. Cable usually charges extra. Verizon gives you a wireless home networking router free with rebate. Not so with cable. Get all this. Or you can get this for a lot more a year.
Call 1-800-932-7893 to get Verizon Online DSL, now as low as $29.95 a month. Plus, get a wireless router. It's all yours when you call 1-800-932-7893.
Verizon Online DSL cable. It's kind of a no-brainer here. Verizon.
That looks hard.
It really isn't.
I thought you hated math.
I used to.
But now you like it?
Well, yeah, now that I understand it.
This moment brought to you by Sylvan Learning Center. We begin by identifying your child's specific needs, followed by individual attention, personalized lesson plans, and progress reports for you.
A summer at Sylvan can make all the difference. Call 1-800-EDUCATE today.
Accident victims, medical malpractice victims. You may be entitled to large sums of money, but you have to know your rights. We're the law offices of Kenneth Wilhelm, and we've recovered millions of dollars by fighting hard for the rights of our clients. We'll process your case quickly and treat you with the respect you deserve. We can even come to you. Call the law offices of Kenneth Wilhelm now at 1-800-WORK-FOR-YOU. There's never an attorney's fee unless we recover money. Call 1-800-WORK-FOR-YOU.
Good Day Live is brought to you in part by...
It goes...
We do it all. Meineke, right service, right price.
These people didn't just lose weight, they kept it off with Zenadron EFX. Start creating your perfect body today with Zenadron EFX. Real people, real success.
Express your style with Kleenex Expressions tissues. 18 designs in all. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues.
Okay, Jill.
All right, yes, Steve.
Jill.
All right, some of you may have heard that I am moving on. If you read the papers, and I'm leaving Good Day Live, and it's true, I won't be here. This was my last day, and it was just awesome to be part of it. I had a lot of fun. You guys, I'll see Monday morning, because
Yeah,
I'm still doing
we're
Good Day
still
LA,
doing Good Day LA,
7 to
yeah.
9, so that's a given. But it's been really, really fun. And what else can I say? I hope you guys enjoyed it, too.
It has been incredible. And can we ride your coattails?
Whatever. Maybe I'll see y'all in prime time, huh? Wouldn't that be fun?
Will Teddy still come by?
Teddy will come by because she's
He
still
will.
doing the
He'll
local
come by and
stuff.
sniff
Yeah.
you. Don't
Yeah.
worry, Steve.
Okay.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
We love you, Jill.
I love you guys, too. Bye.
Have a good weekend. We love you. Bye.
New York. Thanks for making Fox 5 News your #1 news at 10.
Doing now in the truck. Good. Cable rate increases.
People all over America are trashing their cable boxes and switching to DirecTV. Switching from cable has never been easier, especially now that you get a standard 4-room system for free. With DirecTV Total Choice with Local Channels Programming Package, you'll get 125 channels of your favorite programming with true digital quality picture and sound. And best of all, you get your favorite local channels too. DirecTV also offers premium programming from HBO, Starz, Showtime, Cinemax, plus Sports Pack, plus up to 55 pay-per-view choices a day. And you get your choice of the best sports programming available, including NFL Sunday Ticket, exclusively from DirecTV. Your choice has never been easier. Call now to order your standard DirecTV system for up to 4 rooms for free. That's a $299 value. And your standard professional installation is always included.